Let's see. Ready for it, man. I'm fired up, man. I'm like loaded, so let's get it going. And you know, ain't no
sometimes it takes the right opponent to bring out the best in a superstar fighter.
Fight fans, welcome back.
That's why they bitter. They bitter.
In boxing, elite level opposition is the only way to separate the good from the great.
An absolute A-plus performance from Shakur.
But finding the right dance partners when you've finessed, frustrated, or finished everybody they put in front of you can be a challenge in itself.
Hey, tell them come on. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Fortunately, the catcalls from the crowd and resistance from rivals have helped turn a careful whitewasher into a game crowd pleaser, just in time for his breakout moment.
Shakur Stevenson is a heavier puncher than I thought he was, and that was a perfect example right there.
This is before and after fighting Shakur Stevenson. Welcome to a Motivedia presentation.
Shakur is one of those guys who comes along, and I think this is really the question now. I said he is one of those. Is he one of those guys? Like Purnell, like Roy, like Floyd. Shakur has that look to me and the style to me, but does he rise to that level?
Shakur versus Teofimo kicks off 2026 in the best way possible. Two elite-level careers running parallel for over a decade and ending side by side at the pinnacle.
Teo is a high-level fighter, but he's not on my level. Come January 31st, I'm going to show it.
Bro, he faster, quicker, smarter,
have it in control,
more entertaining.
A reminder that in boxing, profile building is a marathon, not a sprint.
It was a certain point in time where Teo was kind of ahead, where he had all the belts.
And while early on, Teofimo's flamboyance and brashness did afford him a more powerful promotional slingshot and a brighter spotlight, Shakur wasn't far behind.
Oh, knockdown scored! Left hand from Stevenson. And a big smile on Shakur Stevenson.
I mean, I surprised myself today. I was going to the body a lot.
6 of Stevenson's first 10 wins came by knockout, and he had yet to lose a single round.
Lost it by Stevenson again!
That's it.
Here's a stunning left. Oh, a cracker of a shot! Shakur Stevenson! The star continues to shine bright.
Up to this point, it had been substance over style and performance before personality.
Remember what you said? Because we were comparing and contrasting. I said, well, there's Teofimo and a couple other guys. Where do you think you stand now?
I don't remember what I said before, but I know I said that I'm the top dog and all the young guns coming up, and I can't wait to show everybody once again that I'm the best up-and-coming fighter in boxing.
But we'd see the first temperature check in April 2019 as Christopher Diaz, alongside Hall of Fame trainer Freddie Roach, came to shake things up.
We're fighting a guy who has 10 fights. My guy has about 30 wins. I think we're going to destroy this guy.
I got to say, I'm really liking your talk going into this fight. You're telling Shakur Stevenson, no, my friend, too much too soon. You bit off more than you could chew.
From Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson!
You want to be like Crawford, you want to be the greatest boxer right now. I think right now he jumps a lot of steps to get to that point. He chose the wrong opponent.
I mean, Christopher Diaz doing a lot of talking, and he got to back up everything that he's saying when we fight. So that's all I got to say on that.
I told him, we can't be the guy with 10 pro fights. We don't belong here.
Good combination from Stevenson.
It's always easy to say until you get in there.
And Stevenson right now is making him look ordinary. Stevenson having his way, still landing some sharp body shots.
And while Diaz did have the heart to survive, he didn't have the skill to push Shakur out of first gear.
Absolutely, and like I said,
not even a speed bump. Oh, that was a nice shot that went.
Allowing the Newark man to taunt and grin his way to a comfortable 10-round victory.
A master at his craft now at 21 years old in the featherweight division.
We've seen this before, the Olympian on the fast track to a world title. Where do you see yourself in that process right now?
I mean, I know I'm ready for a world title right now. Don't get me wrong.
We're fighting Saturday. Then the following Friday, Teofimo Lopez is fighting. But you guys seem pretty competitive with one another for that distinction, best prospect in boxing. What's your feeling about that rivalry?
I don't think it's a rivalry. I think I'm way ahead of him. I feel like my last fight against Christopher Diaz, I feel like Teofimo never fought nobody on that type of level yet. And he's a good fighter. He's exciting. I don't take nothing away from him, but I know I'm a level above him.
It goes down tomorrow night here in Newark, New Jersey.
3 months later, a homecoming show against 30-fight veteran Alberto Guevara would be less about friction and more about flair.
Sé que tengo para más, sé que Shakur es un chico joven, va creciendo, pero no hay imposibles. Quiero estar dentro de los grandes y sé que puedo lograrlo, sé que puedo dar una gran pelea el sábado y sé que puedo dar una gran sorpresa.
I feel like I'm going to go in there and I'm going to box my fight, I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to let everything take care of itself. So.
All right, anything else you'd like to say?
Nah, but Saturday night he going to sleep.
The Mexican fighter refused to engage throughout the pre-fight buildup, but he'd have no option once the opening bell rang.
Here we go. Round number 1.
He wants to stay in his chest. He wants to work the body. All the things that opponents say when they're facing a great boxer, easier said than done.
Stevenson closes the gap. Straight left to the body again. That has been the punch of choice. He gets him against the ropes, and he goes down again.
Down 3 times in 3 rounds to deliver the perfect statement in front of his people and put the entire lower weight landscape on immediate notice.
Oh, there it is upstairs! Shakur floors him again!
Top rank, y'all gotta give me better competition. I want the world champion. That guy came in there, he ain't want no smoke.
Great. What would you rate out Shakur Stevenson's performance? I mean, come on. 10 out of 10.
Is he ready for the guys like Tank, Valdez?
He ready for everybody.
Shakur Stevenson running his mouth too much, but I'm a grown-ass man. I don't fight on social media. Face to face, come on, do something.
The next one to close 2019 was personal.
And he said he was honest, and he said that he felt like he would knock you out.
Whatever he says, I can't tell you the reason, but I do not like him, and I'm gonna beat his ass. As long as he know that, I'm good.
Having a close rival date your sister sits high on any boxer's nightmare list, but it laid the perfect narrative and tension for Shakur's first world title fight.
Kid got no class, disrespectful, got no morals, and I'm gonna humble him.
I've been in the ring with him. I sparred him. The kid just doesn't have that mental capacity. He's just dumb. I mean, I'm telling you straight up.
Look at the defense by Stevenson.
Joette was high level and tough, but there was no way through.
Joette has looked like the bull, and Shakur has looked like the matador.
A patience and composure rarely seen in a fighter so young.
You know, I would rather get knocked out than have to go get his feet down, and it's embarrassment.
The fans coming for a boxing masterclass got good value for money, but those hoping for a war, not so much.
Oh, Joette a tough motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie to you, Joette tough as hell. It's nothing but respect for Joette. If he want to be cool, I'll be cool with him. All that was business. Like, it was personal for him, but it's business to me.
Did this night change your opinion of Shakur Stevenson?
Obviously, he's a different fighter. Like I said, the first time we met, it was just a week before his pro debut. Obviously, he experienced more, and I experienced more. But yeah, it was a different fighter, different fight. It was a tough fight, and that's what I expected. But I just came up short.
Who would I put my money on as the most blue chip of all the guys to last the longest, to achieve the highest level in the pound-for-pound ratings, everything? My guess would be you.
Alongside the rest of the sport, 2020 brought a brief stall to Shakur's momentum. Fortunately, a move up to 140 and 2 stay-busy fights against Caraballo and Clary kept the wheels in motion.
Shakur Stevenson said, "The expectation is I get rid of a guy like this."
Obviously, you want to set your own pace and your own legacy, but everyone's comparing you to Floyd Mayweather. How do you get out of that shadow?
But it wasn't until the summer of 2021 that things really began to heat up again.
Yeah, I think this is going to be, it's not the name that I think people wanted, and it's maybe not the level, I guess, for lack of a better term, but I think we're going to get a special performance from Shakur.
Jeremiah Nakatila, a law enforcement officer back home in Namibia, arrived on U.S. soil for the first time.
Whoever underestimates me, you're going to be surprised come Saturday night.
You said what? What'd you say?
Gonna see Shakur. I'm going to destroy you.
I'm damn sure not losing to no cop.
Nicknamed Low Key, he was one of those you've got to watch out for, because some serious power and a 10-fight knockout streak suggested otherwise.
Shoot, man, what were you saying up there to him at the weigh-in?
Shut the fuck up.
And
That's all. Shut the fuck up.
A lot of problems for Nakatila right now. He's being outclassed. His best shot is to trust what he has, back up what he told us in the fighter meeting, and let his hands go and try to land the shot.
Shakur boxed nicely, finding a 4th-round knockdown. But there was too much Money May and not enough Bud Crawford.
Basically, he's fighting like he's scared, man. This is not how he fights.
And spending most of the night on the back foot, well out of harm's way, invited his first real wave of criticism.
This is from Mark Kriegel. Either Shakur starts throwing some combinations against this amateur, or don't be surprised when people start calling you a boring fighter. Little known Jeremiah Nakatila goes the distance with Shakur Stevenson, who controlled every second of the fight.
I'm going to get back to the gym. I'm going to work on some things, and I'm going to keep getting better and better. And my next performance is going to be better than this one.
So Jamel Herring is here tonight. What's your message to Jamel?
Jamel can't beat me. 'Cause I don't care how I perform. I don't care nothing. Jamel know what it is.
From a police officer to a U.S. Marine, Jamel Herring was the perfect step-up Stevenson needed.
You're here now, fighting for your daughter's future, and I respect that.
I appreciate that, but look, all that friendly stuff, dude, I ain't with that.
They want you.
Hey, that's part of his game plan.
That's like one of them dudes who he go in the ring, he want to touch gloves and be friendly and be nice and get them to respect him, and then he start to take over fights and beat them up. And I won't be one of them fighters.
Next time I see you, you better have my home.
Trained by Bomac and Team Crawford, he was also a name that would age nicely, having beaten Lamont Roach and Carl Frampton.
He's rocking back and forth. He's nervous.
Don't say that, Mel.
Hey, he's rocking back and forth. He's nervous, Mel.
Hey, Bomac, I'm used to this.
Who's the bigger man? Is it Jamel Herring or Shakur Stevenson? Because he's walking down Jamel Herring already, and it's the second round.
Left hand comes in again. 1-2, backs it up with a southpaw right hook as well.
Fortunately, Shakur fights better with a touch of pre-fight venom. So this time we got impressive combinations, surgical precision, and a 10th round stoppage to complete a sensational breakout performance.
Finding those levels too. Look at that 4-punch combination. Then goes down to the body with a jab. Then back upstairs with the left hand. Shakur is in rhythm here in Atlanta. He's got a little bit of an anger to him too.
That's what blood does.
That is it. They're waving it off.
And if Stevenson hadn't already caught the other belt holder's attention, he had now.
I want to thank Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley was criticizing me, calling me boring. So I wanted a fun fight. I wanted to perform, show my skill, show my boxing skill, my defense, my power. I showed everything tonight. I mean, there's only one fight left at the end of the day. It's the biggest fight in the division. Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight.
I heard Shakur Stevenson wants to fight. Let's do it. I just want to keep on fighting and give the fans what they want.
I think he's taking this fight because he wants to prove he's number one. And I think that he won't be fazed one little bit. Shakur Stevenson and the team are trying to wind him up, trying to say that, we're going to force you to quit. We're going to put the pressure on you. And the big question, I think, here, Andy, is how good is Shakur Stevenson?
Swapping the brains of Team Crawford for the architects of Canelo Alvarez, it was Oscar Valdez and his WBC and WBO straps next on the hit list.
Make sure you're not cheating. Make sure there's no cheating going on, my boy.
Don't worry about me cheating.
Hey, man, I seen it,
And despite a failed test the previous summer, the 30-fight unbeaten Mexican and his come-forward style was exactly the kind of pressure Shakur needed.
Shakur Stevenson is a tough fighter, but he's nothing invincible. Losing is not an option for me. I got my family to feed.
Here we go. Round one. Good work to the body from Oscar Valdez. Oh, there's a good left hand from Shakur Stevenson.
His toughest test produced his best performance yet.
I like the thinking and the mindset from Shakur. If he misses, I have to make him pay.
As cat-like reflexes and a surprising display of power frustrated,
but Shakur wants this type of fight.
Dropped,
and there is the knockdown,
and picked apart the champion in front of a pro Valdez crowd at the MGM.
Shakur hasn't merely controlled the distance, he's controlled the level of violence.
Shakur Stevenson has done it.
I don't think it's the end. I did my best tonight. It wasn't enough. And I'm just going to continue training to become world champion again.
Let's get it. Following the footsteps of this boy. He a bad I'm following him. I look like a masterpiece.
Congratulations to Wally and Shakur's team. But you know, overall, man, the best man won that night. And tonight was Shakur Stevenson, man. Hell yeah.
You think you guys going to meet up at 140, Teo?
Yeah, I believe we're all going to meet up at 140.
Succeeding on the same night as Shakur's first major shortcoming, his next opponent in Conceição had won Olympic gold on home soil.
He won the gold medal, and I won the silver, so I'm kind of hating a little bit, jealous a little bit. I'm going to beat him up because of it.
But 6 years later, arriving in Stevenson's backyard as a pro, things would be very different.
I'm beating the out of you, you know it. Shakur Stevenson insisted on headlining here in Newark. It's his city, it's his story, and here's where he wants it to unfold.
Shakur is someone that I really respect. And I can tell that he's young, that he's probably overly excited, and he speaks a little bit too much. And this coming Friday, there will only be one champion. That champion is me.
He too old. If I'm young, he old.
This crowd is in full effect.
The action stay here at the center of the ring. Shakur lands a good body shot without.
Look at the strut.
Everything the Brazilian did well, Shakur did better. Cleaner work, quicker feet, and a little more sting.
Tide is definitely leaning more and more towards Shakur Stevenson's way,
allowing him to dog walk his man in front of a record Newark crowd.
Shakur, you were brutalizing him to the body in the first half of the fight, and it looked like you might get him out of there with maybe a body shot.
But that was a clean, hard left hand to the body that scores the knockdown.
No finish, but an ER visit for Conceição.
Conceição being taken away. We expected this with medical attention.
And another win that would age beautifully in recent years.
Yes, I learned a lot. He's a very strong, technical opponent, so I had to try and train extra hard so I could actually adapt to that kind of opponent.
You don't care about Shakur, but I gotta ask. He called out Devin Haney. Are you interested in seeing that fight, Devin Haney versus Shakur Stevenson next? Not interested, right? Okay, cool.
As far as anybody in that lightweight division, it's all big names, but I'm down to fight whoever. I'm with it.
Heading into 2023, Shakur stepped up again, this time to 135 pounds.
They're mentioning him fighting the winner between Devin Haney and Loma, Tank versus Ryan. They're not really giving him a chance. Does he feel disrespected?
If he's looking past me, I'm gonna knock him out.
Like I said, this dude been running around here saying I ain't got no power. He been saying he gonna push me mentally. Let's see if he ready to go to deep waters with me. I'm gonna drown him.
You don't have any power, you know that.
Newark, New Jersey, you do not want to miss it.
A new weight, but the same mindset. And those pre-fight taunts from the Japanese fighters team would only make things worse on fight night.
Does he feel like he has the power to stop Shakur?
Yes. Don't need to translate that.
Defend my command at all times and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck. Let's go.
Shuichiro Yoshino's first fight in the United States.
What followed was another hit and don't get hit clinic. At range and up close that would only enhance those Mayweather comparisons.
And a left hand stuns Yoshino in round 2.
Yoshino was down twice and out of answers by the halfway point towards what was eventually a pretty soft but inevitable stoppage.
I mean, I seen him against other guys. I never seen him look like that, so they can say whatever they want, but I made him look that way tonight. I landed cleanly. I put him down. I beat him up in there tonight. It wasn't that he was that bad. It was the fact that I'm that good. So
the power punches and the accumulation, far too much. Shakur Stevenson, TKO victory, round number 6.
Do you expect him to have as much power as he did, man?
You didn't feel the power that much, but he was very fast.
Gotcha. Is Shakur the best guy you've ever stepped into the ring with against, man?
Just skill-wise, he thinks so.
It's very possible. He is my number one most talented fighter. Special.
November brought a red herring in the form of Dominican fighter Edwin de los Santos.
I bet you he gonna learn how to say my name. I bet you that. Shakur Twitterson? Oh, good. I love it. Shakur Twitterson? Tell him on Thursday, repeat what he just said.
A win on paper, but a fight best forgotten, as the anti-boxing, lack of aggression, and refusal to engage from Shakur lost him a ton of momentum. In arguably one of the worst title fights of all time.
I had a bad performance tonight. That's all I'm really focused on. I wasn't feeling too good.
I came to fight. He came for a track meet. That's why he's earned the nickname that I've given him, Shakur Twitterson.
And judging by the Vegas crowd, it was going to be a long road back.
Well, how did you feel when you hear the booing from the crowd?
When I hear booing, I don't care. I seen the greats get booed. Some nights you're gonna have these nights, and then some nights they gonna love you. So the nights that they love me, I can't wait for.
There definitely is a little bit of pressure because he's looking at his peers, the other champions in his division, like Tank Davis, like Vasily Lomachenko. They've been winning recently by knockout. So maybe the pressure is on. He's fighting at home. I think he's going to want to get that knockout win, that big spectacular win, but we'll see what happens on Saturday.
Returning to Newark's Prudential Center 8 months later was always going to be a hard sell.
Like I said, I think I'm one of the best in the sport of boxing at hit and don't get hit. But it's a certain way of doing that, and I want to show the fans that all that like moving around and stuff, I really don't have to do. I can sit in the pocket and beat you up too.
Let's bring up the challenger from Yerevan, Armenia.
His next opponent, Artem Hartunyan, was a decorated 250-fight amateur, but hardly must-see TV in or out of the ring.
People don't know my style, and I want to show the world who I am and show the world how German boxing is working.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. 12 rounds.
Guys, everybody wanted to lose.
I know, but it ain't gonna happen.
He's the champion, bagging up. Artem just needs to let his hands go.
As he said, tonight is about reminding people that I'm that guy.
Shakur was as slick as ever and a little more willing to stand in the pocket.
He's on the track meet. He's the one with the track shoes down, right?
But against an opponent focused on survival, he'd get a taste of his own medicine.
He's in there fighting a ghost right now.
You wear your track shoes, Sheriff?
Huh?
I said you wear your track shoes.
Of course, I have to run away, brother.
And the failure to get, or really even push for a knockout, left viewers at home with another concerning shot of the emptying stands.
You said coming into this fight, I'm that guy. That's all I want to prove.
It's kind of hard to prove it if you don't got a fighter trying to fight back. He's just trying to make sure he survived. But
were you frustrated that you couldn't get him out of there?
Yes, I was.
How do you silence the critics, or do you, like you said, you just shut them up?
Next time you fight, you go out there and do what you're supposed to do.
Things did come full swing for Shakur fans, but not just yet.
You just came at the wrong era. You're good, but he's the greatest of all time, and that's what I'm willing to prove before he get his pro man strip. I'm trying to give y'all a chance.
Because in 2025, a huge Saudi spectacle that was supposed to offer a career lifeline fell flat on its face.
I just put myself in his shoes, and it just didn't make no sense for them to even come out here and make this fight happen. I didn't believe it.
Looking back, a Floyd Schofield versus Stevenson matchup would have been fascinating. Another rising star with a very different build and style. But disaster struck just days before the fight.
Floyd Schofield has fallen ill and was pulled from the fight. Two of the options being considered include the Moroccan fighter Musa Golam and Josh Padley.
Tuesday were normal until 6 o'clock. I'd got up and gone to work and stuff as usual. And then my manager Tom had rang me saying, "You're not going to believe the phone call that I've just had. Stevenson, his opponent's out. They want you."
I stayed focused. I stayed locked in. Opponent switches don't do nothing for me. But you know, I'm going to shine. I'm coming to shine tomorrow. Tomorrow's my time.
Part-time electrician Josh Padley arrived on 3 days' notice. And while the Brit's courage won him a lot of fans, Shakur still showed up.
Shakur Stevenson getting to work. Padley tries to bravely come back, but it's this speed from the Southpaw master.
His punch accuracy is perfect. We're finding the shots.
Claiming every round, scoring multiple knockdowns, and dominating the fight.
It's been brilliant. Shakur Stevenson does get the stoppage victory.
How good is he, Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah, he was good. Obviously, I felt like I could see the shots coming some of the time, but then even though he's not super fast, his timing's perfect. So he would just hit to me when I didn't feel like he could. But yeah, they're obviously not quite at that level yet. Not ashamed to admit that.
Most recently, just like Teofimo's trajectory, we get the best of Shakur just when we needed it most.
Very grateful to Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions for this opportunity. I've already thanked Shakur Stevenson for the opportunity to fight him. But on Saturday, Mexico is going to celebrate a new champion.
He going to come, he going to be tough, strong, but I'm coming to whoop his ass. I stand by that.
Embracing the bad guy role against another headstrong Mexican fighter, we'd get the best offense at 135 against the best defense.
Turkey Al-Sheikh famously said, no Tom and Jerry fights, and I see the Tom and Jerry hat on your head up there. What kind of message are you sending with that?
Jerry gonna kick Tom ass.
The 14,000 fans at the Louis Armstrong Stadium got everything they'd hoped for.
Shakur Stevenson from nearby Newark, New Jersey, and we're gonna see if he can entertain right now.
Sometimes it takes the right opponent to bring out the best in a superstar fighter.
A calm, Matrix-like performance from Shakur, who smiled through the heat of Zepeda.
There's a tremendous uppercut by Shakur Stevenson that rocked Zepeda's head back.
Making his man miss, as always, but finally making him pay.
Yeah, he made him miss twice. Now Zepeda is letting his hands go. Shakur is going to have to fight back.
And when he lets the hands go, it's a thing of beauty.
I had to show y'all that I'm a dog too. Y'all keep saying that I'm a runner, I'm pillow-fisted, so I kind of stood there in the pocket and at times and let y'all know that I can get busy too.
A winner and more respected than ever in the boxing world tonight.
You know, we just got to work on our lateral movement. We didn't throw 1,500 punches. We threw 1,000. But Shakur Stevenson showed his elite boxing skills.
I always feel like he's going to be the last man standing when it comes to all these young guys.
I want to go back to the drawing board, work on my game a little bit, get a little bit physically stronger, and when I come back, I'm going to be even better.
And just so much experience, the defense. That was the closest thing I ever seen from Floyd Mayweather since Floyd Mayweather.
Great performances breed great opportunities, and the biggest fight of his entire career will now kick off 2026.
Live worldwide, exclusively on DAZN.
Like Lopez, the highs and lows of Taylor made him for this exact moment. And while Teo has tried to make things playful and lighthearted in the build-up,
You said he had the power of a 6-year-old at one point on social media. You did, yeah. You had a lot of tweets over there.
I don't even remember. Dang. I don't even know what I'd be doing.
Stevenson knows exactly what to expect come January 31st.
Do you think they're trying to get you out of your game?
I will be 100 times better against Teofimo Lopez than I was against Zepeda.
Another major leap in the footsteps of his closest role model to enter pound-for-pound discussions as the leader of the new generation.
28 years of age and trying to become a 4-division world champion on January 31st.